Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know it? Freebirds! Yeah. Going all the way, all the way, all the way. Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. You know ain't no con in these raps, so I'm trying to be calm when it comes to the cash flow. You know talking till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome. You know when you out, watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the place is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the S's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never can care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the men and teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bank. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh, ooh. You know it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Freebirds.
Welcome to the Keep It Teal podcast. I am your host, the cannabis analyst. And as always, I'm rocking with J to the I to the M.B.
Oh,
and
you are now in the mix with the men and teal.
And you can read it. No more looking in the mirror.
I'm telling you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up? Yo, Cheyenne Duval. What up, boy?
Oh.
What up, boy? Yo, week 2 of training camp. Well, hey, bro, I hate to get on here and tell some people, bro, like, we told you so, but, you know, sorry, not sorry, bro. We told you so.
It is what it is, man.
Oh, my goodness, bro. So week 2 of training camp. Pads went on this week. Monday, so I don't know why nobody's talking about this, but, like, Monday, the majority of guys were in shells. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's in the videos. I mean, I was there. I was at camp, so I saw it. But my point is, it's like they act like Tuesday was really like the first day. Tuesday was the first day that they were like actually hitting contact, right? But they've been physical. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, every training camp we seen, like you see how the defense was doing. You know, Tank Bisbee. Did you see the Tank Bigsby interview? Did you see that?
No, he had a good sound bites.
Well, yeah, but he was like the t-shirt athletes. T-shirt all he called them t-shirt all Americans. That's what he called them. He was like, you know, everybody, you know, they go always be a t-shirt all American and shorts. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, but when the pads come on, I get to hit back. You know, and I don't know if you heard, but like he got kind of chippy at practice.
Yeah, I heard. I know him and Wingert. I know they ran into each other the other day.
Yeah, yeah,
and, yeah.
Well, that's how Dewey hurt his knee.
Yeah,
yeah. But yeah, I don't know who. I don't know who the other guy that he got into it with. I don't know who it was, but I mean they say it didn't like come to like look like it was about to come to blows, like for real. It was just a bunch of, you know, getting up mad, posturing. You feel me? But you know, but that's good though. Like you want that. You don't want your team fighting, but you want guys to be prideful in their craft. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you have a guy that's out there that's trying to respect your craft in turn, you know, and then he just feels like, oh, just so you can shine, you did a little extra. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and that's how. And plus, it's hot too. It's hot, and there's contact. You know what I'm saying? And he probably though I'll tell you, and even in shorts, like Bixby's been having a real good camp. Now I say that lightly because he had a real good camp last year. Like he showed a lot, but this year so far it just seems like he sees everything better, bro. But I will also say this: the offensive line is blocking and opening holes.
Yeah,
that's one thing I can't say.
Yeah, they got to. They got to get. That was one of the things they had to get better at. They got to open up some holes. These running backs, we got a nice little stable of backs, and it'd be better if they didn't have to break, 3 tackles before they got to the line of scrimmage.
Right. Yeah. So I think again, until they give me a reason not to, I think this team is vastly improved. Yo, before we go any further, man, just appreciate everybody who's rocking with us right now. So we should have actually rescheduled because we forgot it was a Hall of Fame game when we originally scheduled for this episode. So we appreciate everybody that's rocking with us, everybody that's in the chat, man. Hey, all the real Jaguar fans, you know what it is because we keep it real, we keep it teal. You know, get as many other Jaguars fans can come hear this, dog, because we always gonna spit the truth. Always, man. Hit that like, hit that share button. Get us out to them other fans, man. We appreciate you.
MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh.
Yes. But with camp also comes casualties, my brother. Oh.
I wish I had an axe sound just to chop wood. That's pretty much somebody got a casualty, man.
Somebody has a cat. Now, somebody actually complained to me about this. I thought it was a silly complaint, but Riley Patterson no longer on the team. I think I'm in the camp that they probably did him a solid. Like they knew that that Cam Little was going to be their kicker.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, like all camps we've had recently, we've always gone into preseason with 2 kickers, right? But they just knew Cam, like there was no edging out, there was no competition. So I'm thinking the Trent and the Jaguars were trying to do Riley a service by saying, "Look, bro, before it gets too much later in people's camps and too deep in the preseason, we just go ahead and waive you so you get a chance to probably land on somebody else's team who needs to have a kicker competition, or and Riley's a good kicker. He just doesn't have a cannon leg. He can't kick far. I think the farthest he has like a 48. And listen, I can't kick a 40-yard field goal. You know what I'm saying?
When you got a kid blasting 61s at practice every day, it's like we knew what his leg was when we drafted him, and when you start showing it in camp, it's like, this kid's ready.
Yo, he hit a 61-yarder, and I promise you, it probably would have been good from 70.
Ooh. Like
the velocity that it still hit the net with, and it had good height too. So yeah, they go try. Now like doing actual field goal. He missed. I think he missed like a 54, but then he came back and hit like his next 4 in a row.
Yeah.
So they weren't all from 54. I think the last one was like from 54 or 52 or something like that. But anyway, he missed the first one and he made all 4 of the other ones.
Okay.
So, you know, it's
Swaggy C, man.
Hey, man, listen.
It took the man's job.
Hey, you saw that? Did you see the comment on their on that the rookie, you know, like how they did the freshman class? Yeah. And did you see the comment on good job not putting Cam Little on the couch? Oh my God.
On this episode of Black. Yeah, bro, they was gonna wear a little Cam Little out, bro. Wear a little Cam out. Oh, shit.
Oh my God. It's too funny.
It's Cam, bro. I mean,
yes, dog.
This shit. Yeah, well, we'll get there later. Yeah, we'll get there in a little bit. But yeah, man. Shout out to Riley, man. You know what I'm saying? You did what you had to do. It is what it is.
Yeah. You know, we like Riley. We appreciate him, but you know, there's only 53 spots, bro. Yeah, and a bunch of those are already claimed.
Because he was here 2 years ago. So it's not even like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the most previous kicker. Let him go. So he brought you back just to see if you know what I'm saying? And but
he did good with Detroit. You know what I'm saying? He went over there to Detroit, you know, went all the way to the NFC Championship.
Yeah, but for some reason they didn't want to keep him.
Yeah, well, we know why. We know why. Yeah, he can kick, but you can't count on him if you need the 3 points, but you're like 50 and beyond. You can't count on it.
We needed them 3 points from him that playoff game.
Yeah, but that was a 38-yard kick though.
Yeah, it was. I was about to say it was.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's still a missable kick. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, and he almost missed it.
Yeah.
He almost did. It was like it barely slipped through, like without hitting the upright, the right upright. That shit, bro. Watch it. Go back and watch it, bro. That shit's like the ball's like this, dog. Look, I'm gonna put it to the camera. The ball was like this. You had to squint to see daylight between that shit, dog.
Hey, hopefully we're not in those positions to where we need our kicker to win us the game.
But we will be. We will be because there's going to be other teams that are scrapping like we scrapping, right? But it's up to Trevor and the offense to at least put us in position to win the game. That doesn't necessarily mean throw the tutty. We always love the tutty, but if you can win with the kick, man, look, get us as close as you can. Get us as close as you can, dog. Especially if time is of the essence. Maybe no timeouts. Oh, yeah. And that's what Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Tom Brady got the touchdowns when he needed it. Patrick Mahomes got the touchdown when he needed it. But like they've also done because sometimes, bro, it's not about playing the hero ball, which is what besides fumbling, like that's our biggest complaint about Trevor is that he has to play too much. He thinks he has to play too much hero ball, but the hero ball be getting him fucked up. I love the arm arrogance. You know what I'm saying? That arm talent that he has, bro. I want him to try motherfuckers. You feel me? And you guys have seen time and time again that he's like they have slow motions of he's making motherfuckers run into each other and shit's going right through a guy's hands and right through 3 defenders to get the count. You know what I'm saying? Like Like it's not like he's did it one time. Like one time could be a fluke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he did multiple times in the same season. Like his so
I was gonna say, do you see that DeAndre Hopkins got hurt in practice?
Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins and Justin Herbert. Chargers. Yeah, dog. So they'll both be out. They'll both be out a couple weeks. I mean,
Herbert,
but
what's his name? About 4 to 6 for Hopkins.
For Hopkins, yeah, I was just about to say that. So, but yeah, bro.
Damn, that's crazy. I seen it popped up on Facebook, but then I had to go to Adam Schefter to make sure because I've seen a whole bunch of bullshit on Facebook.
Right. But yeah, but shout out to Riley though. You know, sorry you had to go, but
it is, man.
But he exits the building. We get some new guys in. Get a linebacker from the Raiders, Tanner Muse.
Clemson. Another Clemson, Clemson boy.
Another Clemson boy, like a linebacker version of Drew.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but we did get Rasheem Green. We got him from Bears, I believe. He played for the Bears last year.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, another one of those journeyman vet linemen. But remember, man, we told you, like, at this stage, like, that's all you're gonna get. Like, the people that are still hollering like they need edge help, they don't. They don't. Like, they have pieces. They have too many pieces on the defense that can do multiple things.
Yeah.
You got guys that can play like a quasi nose, but they're also an end. Eric Armstead can do that. Mason Smith can do that. Roy Robinson Harris can do that. Tyler Lacey can do that. Huh?
I said, can he? Let's talk about Roy Robinson Harris, but I understand that's his role.
Yeah. So
I'm not so sure that he can do it consistently, but it is his role.
Well, no, I'm not saying he could do it consistently, but I'm just saying
that's what they're
if they need him to do it, if they do need him to do it, you know, it's in his repertoire to be able to at least form at some function of an NFL level.
Yeah.
At least in points.
Yeah. Now, yeah, I mean, like I said, we got some guys that can rotate around, do a couple different things. I mean, I think Trayvon's one of those guys too. I mean, I think Trayvon can go inside. I think he plays outside pretty well. So
yeah, I mean he could cover in space too. Like Trayvon's a different. He's different, bro. That like the more I watch Trayvon, and I wasn't even mad at the pick. You know, I wasn't mad at it. I knew they were taking a slight gamble, but I like Trayvon. Like everything I saw, everything I read about Trayvon, I liked him. And then when the rumors started circulating that he was coming to the Jacksonville Jaguars, that was going to be their pick, I was for it. If we got Hutchinson, I would have been happy too. You feel me? But I didn't think Trayvon, like if Trayvon was if he could play close to the potential of what his ceiling could be, then bro, you got a JJ Watt.
Yeah, you still got a Hall of Fame player.
Yeah, you got a Hall of Fame player, dog. Like Jalen Ramsey didn't always. Like Jalen Ramsey was fire, right? But Jalen Ramsey didn't always play top. Like Jalen Ramsey burns a lot, bro. I don't like. He got burnt here. He got burnt at the Rams. He gets burnt at Miami. You know what I'm saying? Well, when he's healthy and plays, but
I mean, that's because he takes those chances. I mean, but
he takes risk. He takes risk. Yeah. So I just think
when he was real young, it didn't matter because I mean there be times where DeAndre Hopkins will like beat him off the line, but before them injuries, he hawking his ass right back in over. He used 50 yards down the field. Quarterback think it's safe. No, I don't caught up. I'm fast too.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of it, but yeah, I feel you, bro. It's just, I mean, it's their play styles, bro. These guys gotta, and the coaches gotta allow these guys to play how they play.
Right.
That's how you gonna get the best. That's how you get the best out of them. Bro. We've talked about it for years. Stop trying to force, the square peg in the round hole, bro. Like, yeah, you're gonna end up breaking the peg before it fits.
Right.
Like, I'm not trying to do that with our players.
Right.
Let's find the square shaped hole for them. And put them right in easy. Right. We got a square, we got a triangle, we got a circle, we got a cross. They all go into them spots.
Right. and sometimes, bro, dog, it'd be the coaching. Like there'd be the wrong coach in the building to send to communicate what it is they're supposed to do or how they're supposed to do it, or maybe, and there's even like a maturity factor.
I think that rolls into our last topic though, the HUNT, but
yeah. I got you. I forgot that was a late one, so I actually forgot all about it. To be honest with you.
but like I said, but coaching has a lot to do with it, man, and you gotta coach these guys up.
Yeah, you know who else you got to coach up, bro? And I don't know if I still have the strength to do it. I'm gonna put it on my shoulders because I am a man in teal. So I feel like you're gonna take up the mantle, bro. But somebody's got to coach these people to stop overreacting, bro. They just got to stop overreacting to what they're
scaring me. Stop, bro. That's why I'm still smoking, bro. I made sure to roll a fatty, bro. Like, that's why the name of this episode is Practice. We're talking about practice.
Practice, dog.
Like, I'm not 100% sure that everybody that's watching the Jaguars or a fan of the Jaguars that they've ever played football. And you don't have to play football to love football. But when you're talking about how the Jaguars are practicing, then if you ain't never played football, you might want to shut the fuck up. And that's honestly the nicest way I can say it. Because what practice isn't anything to be perfect. Like, practice isn't supposed to be perfect. You practice to be perfect.
Right.
But practice isn't supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to be challenging. It's supposed to be harder than the game. That's what if you having a good practice and a real practice is supposed to be harder than the game. Problem is, we only see one part of practice, which is the on-field stuff. And we don't even see all the on-field stuff. We only see 2.5 hours of what they're doing on the outside fields. We don't see what's happening on the inside, not even the flex field, because they don't even practice over there no more. They have their indoor practice facility that's right next to their practice facility. They're in there, closed off. They're doing a lot of stuff in there that we don't see. They have all these meetings in this classroom, these class sessions that we don't see. There's a reason why if you watch The Hunt, we'll get into it. When you watch The Hunt and the videos and they're in the classroom, you can't see what's on the board. Because we're not supposed to see what's on the board. We're not supposed to know what the fuck they're really, really working on. We're not supposed to know everything that's going on. That's not ideal. We're working on shit that we need to work on. What you're supposed to take away from the practices. Okay, first 2 days, they were doing red zone. You wonder why they were doing red zone. We were 38% 2 years ago, got it up to 50%.
50%
last year. 50% still not good enough. So,
hell no.
So the emphasis we started camp off emphasizing red zone. It makes sense.
Like think about it. How many more games do we win if we were 75% efficient in the red zone?
Yeah.
Like how many more games?
Yeah.
70. Listen, to go up 25%, that's got to at least be worth 2 games.
Yeah, and so
it's got to be, bro.
And so okay, even then, okay, they're doing red zone, whatever. When you look at what was happening in the first 2 days of camp, they're working on red zone when they're in 7-on-7. Anywhere between
no threat from a running back either.
Yeah, because they're not.
Like,
So everybody. That's the thing. They're running plays that they're running over and over again. It might be 3 or 4 plays, and they're gonna rotate those plays in. Is it the same plays that the defense is seeing all day? It's the same plays, and they're gonna just mix them up in the order that they run them in. Thing is, Trevor has new receivers all over the place. He's trying to figure out where I can't throw the ball at. If I throw an interception in practice, that's fine because I'm throwing it in practice. Now I know not to throw it. Now I know not to throw it right there when I do. If I have to roll out or do something, I know not to throw it right there. I know I need to throw it a little bit higher. I need to throw it back in the end zone. I need to throw it away. I mean, like I said, I listen to some of the coaches' press conferences and stuff, but I specifically heard somebody essentially talk about this. They didn't mention this, but they talked about it. They said, if we're down in the red zone, when they're down there working in the red zone, we want to make sure, hey, can we make the throw? Can we not make the throw? They say in practice, Trevor just sailed one out of the back of the end zone because it was the smart play to make. Like, this is why we practice. I need to know what these guys' catch radius really looks like.
Right.
BT James is getting shut down by Tyson Campbell. He's supposed to. He's a rookie whose actual threat isn't 5-yard, 7-yard routes right now because he's a rookie. He's a deep threat, and you just paid a guy $75 million. So guess what? He's not letting a rookie do anything to him in camp. It wouldn't have mattered it don't really matter what the routes are. He's gonna be trying to glue to that boy like it's nothing. And guess what? You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. But you just gotta make sure you be able to, if you can keep up with that boy, you're gonna be able to keep up with a lot of people in the league right now. That's the thing about the iron sharpens iron, and like with this practice, all with this stuff, bro, because you can't simulate speed.
Right.
You can, if you got speed, you can practice against it if you got speed. So it's just like, bro, just everybody calm the fuck down. Look, all the flag football they played for the first week, it didn't mean nothing. It didn't mean nothing when they put the pads on and Trevor looked like goddamn Peyton Manning. But I'm not gonna overreact in that way, in the other way either.
No.
Because it's practice.
Right. And it's proof that like the practice the week before set him up to be able to do the things that he did this week.
Yes.
Like it's just proof because
and building blocks, like getting better. A lot of people don't understand what getting better takes or what getting better even means. And so when they see something, it's like, well, why is it? No, because they're trying to get better.
Yeah. Yeah, like now is the time to try things. Yeah. You know, if you're gonna try, like, not everything can go just right for you, like Patrick Mahomes. Like with his talent, like I feel like I'd have to research this, but
I wouldn't even say everything.
Do you feel right. Okay, let me just ask you this. Do you feel like he practiced in a look pass like in camp or in any other practices and then he just pulled it out in the game one day? Or do you think he just did that in the game? Or like the left-handed, like when he switched the ball in his other hand and he threw it?
No, he does that in practice. I think that's how he plays. I think he's practiced. I think he's practiced all of these situations. I don't think it's just something that just happened on the fly. It happens on the fly, but the action was to do something because I watch a lot of basketball. So when you watch basketball, you notice that guys, you can try to do what you want to do with the ball, but the defender, you're trying to get the defender off kilter so you can attack someone. But what do? You can't always account for a secondary defender coming over. Just watch like Kyrie Irving, somebody like that who's just masterful with the ball. There's not really a plan going in. He's not saying, okay, I'm gonna dribble 3 times with my right hand, cross, spin, try to like you can't even think that because you don't know. But when the shit's happening, it's bow, bow, bow. I'm now gonna cross, spin. Oh, just a little bit of space here. I know my body. I can just kind of throw the ball a little bit through it. I can try to get through the space. Like, and the only way they stop me is that they foul me. Like, it's just the stuff I think Patrick Mahomes processes extremely fast, and he's practiced all these things so that yes, it should feel normal. If I'm spinning out of the pocket and I'm running and I know there's a defender right here, and if I try to throw it, I'm opening myself up to just get fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like I can switch my hand, toss it, slide, break. You know what I'm saying? Brace myself to not take the hit. Like that's a lot of practicing. That's a lot of coaching too. But that's a lot of the stuff that he's just done over and over and over. He got to practice. Practice. We're talking about he practiced that. He practices that, bro. He has to. That's the only way. That's the only way you're gonna even feel confident in the game, or that you're, or even if you're like for your coaches to feel confident for you to do those things. But when we see him, we're like, what the whoa?
Yeah, right.
They don't be impressed because they've been seeing that shit for years. They've been seeing that shit for all training camp. They're seeing that shit all the time. Pat be doing some crazy shit. But like I say, on Sunday Night Football, it's 15 degrees in Kansas City. He rolls out of the pocket, breaks the tackle, trying to do doing everything, pirouettes, Super Bowl, fucking running for his life, diving, throwing the ball 30 yards down the field. Like it's like, yeah, you can't practice. I'm pretty sure that Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure he didn't practice any of that shit. but I'm pretty sure he has practiced from throwing like from weird angles and sometimes probably on some mats, probably like diving and throwing the ball. But you can't really simulate that because you don't want to dive on the turf like that.
Right.
But it's a Super Bowl, and I mean that's the most. That's like to me that was like a lot of improvisation, but. Most of that stuff, like you said, with the left hand and all that, and weird angles and the side throw, he practices all that. He got to. It looks way too natural.
Yeah. Yeah. I just. It's just crazy, bro. It's crazy. And then the same people that. Or they criticized and they said they just down talk Trevor in this offense, or like they believed all along. You know what I'm saying,
bro? All them same people, bro. Like, what are they gonna say?
It's nuts, bro. It's just nuts to me. It's nuts the thought process, the fact that like.
J.I.M.B.O, people.
It's in the name, bro. It's in the name. Like if you're practicing something, it means that you're trying to get better at it. Like it's in the name. That's what I guess to me. That's what makes it so frustrating. Yeah. And I'm a champion when it comes to like explaining shit to people. Like I do it to a fault, but it's like sometimes, bro. The words do have meaning. Like words do have meaning. Like we have to stop taking shit. We have to stop taking shit that isn't complicated and complicating it by just making shit up.
Yeah, bro. Motherfuckers, bro. Okay, we know that men lie, women lie, numbers lie, all that shit. But Me and Jimbo were at training camp on Friday, and we literally watched somebody make up a complete falsity, a flat out lie. It happened right in front of our eyes, and we're watching the same practice.
Yes.
Trevor Lawrence is off to the side, standing next to C.J. Beathard, and Mac Jones throws an interception. And somebody who I really can't even believe is a Jaguars fan says, "Man, look at Trevor. Look, he just threw another pick, making all that damn money." I'm like, damn, bro. Motherfuckers really be believing the shit that they say. But it's like, I don't even, how can you believe this shit that you, I don't know how they believe the shit they say. I can't believe it. I can't believe nothing you say if I can't believe the shit that you see. Because you don't even see. I understand it's a 1 and a 6 and it's a 1 and a 0 and, you know, maybe it kind of looks like this, but goddamn, ain't no hair hanging out the back of goddamn Mac Jones helmet. They don't look the same. Like, and then just to be loud and wrong, and it's just like, oh, this is normal. You're quick to be loud and wrong, and a lot of people are quick to be loud and wrong. It's just, I'm like I said, practice, bro.
Practice.
Talking about practice.
Practice makes perfect, dog. Practice makes perfect.
It does. They definitely say it does, but. What we talking about?
You know what I think it's time for, bro? I think it's time for a way too early 53-man roster. I think, but I want to do it a little different, man. I don't want to say like this guy's getting cut. I want to say the number of guys they're keeping. We're gonna say the realistic, what everybody thinks is your starters, right? And then their respective backup, right? Just off of what we've seen in camp so far, but also from what coaches and other players are saying about you or not saying about you, right? Because not talking about you at all is
yeah.
What does that say?
Anybody tell you that I miss practice? If a coach say I miss practice,
Between us, I'm taking Willis Frank Airport over.
How? Frank?
Anybody tell
What?
you that I miss?
So look, check this out, bro. We're gonna start with the quarterbacks. You and I both believe that the team is gonna keep all three quarterbacks, correct?
Yes.
All right, so I got my calculator out. So we went from 53 to 50. Okay.
We talking about practice, not a game. We talking about practice, not a game. Not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We talking about practice, man. We talking about practice. Not a
Don't believe me, just watch.
Yeah, man. We talking about practice, dog. Fuck. Wow, people are stupid. I can't blame them, bro. Duval County Public School System.
But you know what? Here's the other thing, bro. Trauma makes and you know, this is real. I'm not gaslighting nobody.
You gonna be bitter? You can't be bitter your whole life.
But it gives them trauma. It gives them trauma and makes them see things in places that it's really not.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
that's them also being bitter that they can't even let it go. So you might as well move on.
Yeah. You know, if it was that easy, if it was really that easy, there'd be more you know, steady relationships out there. The divorce rate wouldn't be so high. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's the reason why. That's the reason why divorces. That's why it is high like that. That's why it's 50%. Because guess what, motherfucker gonna be like, oh, am I gonna deal with? Either I'm gonna get over the shit you did, or I'm not, and I'm gonna go. And my thing is, if you just gonna continue to complain about this shit over and over and over, you might as well just leave. There's no point in just complaining about the shit. God damn, you gonna bring it up every time, even when they've been doing good, they'll give you no reason. They'll give you no reason. They don't really give you no reason, even though it's like, okay, I might not be the best at whatever, but shit, I'm very consistent. I'm way more consistent than I've been in the past. I'm turned over a brand new leaf. We about to buy a new house. but I'm doing everything in my power. But it's just not good enough. Yeah, bro, you can keep, you know what? You can kick rocks. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You go figure it out somewhere else. But if you're gonna ride along, man, let's go. I'm not saying anybody's above criticism, but god damn, motherfuckers wake up every day and get on social media, these Facebook platforms or wherever, and they kick the Jaguars' backs in constantly. It doesn't matter if they do anything good. They won't mention any good signings. They won't mention it's negative. I told you, man, goddamn, bro, you are the best. You know what? Y'all are perfect, and you're a GM. That's why you're on Facebook talking about it instead of working in a front office somewhere. It's not a hard thing to do if that's something that you're passionate about. You can go to college. I have a few friends that are in the buildings of professional franchises. Like, it's not the hard. It's dedicated work, but it's super possible to get in. Figure that out. Do that. But being a GM on Facebook, bro, and you just hate, bro, y'all hate the team. It's self-loathing. And I was like, I don't understand. If you hate the team, why do you say this is your team? Why do you get on with it, bro? These motherfuckers done been. I'm locked in. I'm going to call it how I see it. It's either going to be praise or it's going to be heavy and harsh critique. I'm not going to hold my tongue on them, but I'm also not just going to kick their goddamn back in. That's my team. Like, right. And like I said, I'm not about to do nothing with it. I'm going to be pussy. I'm staying through all the abuse. I'm willing to take it. You about to buy some new crib.
Right.
Maybe I'm shallow, but I'm still fucking with them, bro.
Yeah.
But even if it wasn't good,
and guaranteed that they were going to be here another 30 years.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. It's like, what are we really talking about?
Stability.
Like I said, the team has gone to rehab, or counseling, or therapy, or whatever. Like they're trying to do better. At least recognize that.
Yeah, bro. It's always going to be slight little shades of the past, but I mean, working on themselves as a new franchise and you know what I'm saying, as a new person, as a new entity. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
they even gave you a new. They gave you a new but old look.
Yeah, man.
The look at them when they were really winners.
Yeah, man. Whatever the Jaguars identify as, man, they're trying to be a new that, man.
But they went back to an old look, bro, to show you, like, look, mm-hmm. this is when I was the best to you.
Yeah.
This was the best version of me, and look, I'm back. Dude, that's basically what the message is saying. That's what I'm getting from the message. Is that they're back. They're back. But bro, let's get back to the roster.
Yes.
Let's get back to the roster, dog.
All right. No, I was checking on making sure the YouTube is still going. It is.
Yeah. So, bro, we both agreed that 3 quarterbacks are gonna stay. We're gonna keep all 3. We're gonna keep obviously Trevor, Mac, and CJ. So that brings the roster down to 50. But there's another 3 that are guaranteed to make the team.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Logan Cook, our punter, Ross Mastick, our long snap, Matizik. Yeah. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name.
It's either Matizik or Masick. But
yeah.
Our
long snapper, and now Cam Little. Because Riley Patterson. So
Came on
minus
the
that.
crowd.
You minus that. That's 47.
Yeah, we're down to 47 players.
We're down to 47 slots. Okay, you know the next. I'll tell you what. The next easiest room is the running back room. Would you agree that they're keeping 4 running backs?
I'm trying to think of who the running backs are. I got Travis, Tank,
Dearness Johnson,
Dearness, and
Keelan.
Keelan, right? His name's Keelan.
Yeah, Keelan Robinson.
Yeah. So yeah, 4. All 4 of those guys are on the roster.
Yeah, so that's what we agree. Now, listen, we may be wrong. We're not saying that we're right. This is why this is way too early 53-man roster. But the way camp is going, the stuff that we're seeing, like these seem to be the positions that they're honing in on, and they're trying to have depth. Right? Okay, so that's 4 more slots. All right, you got 43. Another easy one, I believe, is the tight end room.
Yeah,
I believe there's only 3 tight ends.
Yeah, I don't see the need to carry more.
You know, now it's Evan, number 1, right?
Yeah,
Britton
and Luke
is,
Farrell.
and see, Luke Farrell. I think it's Luke Farrell's job to lose.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not saying. I'm saying that whoever that third tight end is. See, this is why I didn't. I'm saying, like, I don't want to say who's going to get cut or whatever, because they may get waived, but they make practice squads. Like, that's not what the conversation is. But it's Luke Farrell has that third tight end position, but he could lose it to one of the other tight ends. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think for sure Evan Ingram and Brent Strange are locks. But I also feel like they're only going to keep 3 tight ends, so that only leaves 1 tight end, and Bro's not a lock.
Yeah.
But I think he has the upper hand. It's an uphill climb for everybody else to catch him. But it's definitely his job to lose, right? So we both agree that there's 3. Okay, now we're at 40. We're at 40 now. Check this out. We're gonna knock a huge chunk off of it, right? Offensive line.
Yeah,
Offensive line. So we're gonna name 5 of them because we know there's 5 starters, right? So you got Cam Robinson, you got Ezra Cleveland, you got Mitch Morris, you got Brandon Sheriff, and you got Anton Harrison, right? So that's 5. That's 5 positions. I think Walker Little makes the team. I think Cooper Hodges makes the team, but Cooper has to be healthy. See, like right now, he's kind of
banged up again.
He's kind of banged up right now. So I don't know. Cooper Hodges might like move to the bubble, but they can always put him on injury reserve again. Yeah. But then he's not really being developed because he's not playing, he's not participating, right? And they keep damn, what's his name? Johnson. The tackle they just drafted, bro.
I can't remember his name, bro.
Oh wow, that's horrible of us, bro.
No, I'm not invested into the bro. Yeah, y'all gotta make a play, bro. I don't give a fuck. Y'all gotta make a fucking play.
Oh, you watching the game?
No, I'm talking about the guy, our guys. Like, I'm trying to remember Buddy's name.
I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on his name, bro. Oh man. Not again.
Jimbo doesn't know a player's name.
That's horrible, bro. I always know the players' names, except for when I say them wrong.
Jimbo doesn't know a player's name. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
I mean, he's a tackle, so he should just be. Oh, Javon Foster, bro. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm tripping, dog. Yo. So Javon Foster, my bad, man. Javon Foster, he makes the team. So that's 8 offensive linemen. Notice how I didn't say Luke Fortner. And I didn't say Tyler Shatley. Right? So
man, Tyler Shatley gonna make the team, bro.
I think Tyler Shatley makes the team. Tyler
Yeah.
Shatley makes the team, and I think I think Luke Fortner is a lock if Cooper Hodges can't go.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Cooper Hodges, like Shatley can play center if they need a backup at center, and Hodges can play both guard and center.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Luke Fortner can play guard.
Yeah.
I don't, and that's just me saying I don't know. Like I'm saying honestly, I don't know if he can do that. So as much as they talked up Luke, like Luke might be on the bubble, and the only thing that saves him from it is if Cooper Hodges can't be healthy. So I'm saying 9. I'm saying 9 offensive linemen.
Yeah. I mean, we gotta have the trenches, bro. We gotta have bodies.
So, bruh, with 9 taken off, that only leaves 31 spots. But team getting small.
Yeah, team getting small. And
getting small.
And you still gotta do the other side of the trenches.
Right. So what? Let's finish the offense, bro. Wide receivers.
Yeah.
We could say definitely who's making the team.
Yeah.
Who they're gonna use. They're gonna use Christian Kirk, BTJ, Gabe Davis, Parker Washington, and Devin Duvernay. That's 5.
Yeah.
That's 5 right there. Now, the question is, do they keep a 6? I kind of think you have to.
I think they have to, and I think they do, because Elijah Cooks. What are you gonna do with Elijah Cooks? You're not gonna cut Elijah Cooks.
I mean, try to get him back on practice squad.
Motherfucker, 6. How big? What's his numbers?
He's a big boy. I think he's like 6'4". Yeah, he's a big boy. I feel you, but they also like Cephas. You know, Denzel Mims is having a good camp.
Yeah.
You know, there's other guys are having really good camps, and listen, like Tim. So I think, okay, so here's the other thing, bro. You say Elijah Cooks, but there's Tim Jones. And Tim Jones is ahead of Elijah Cooks.
Yeah, I mean.
So, and I didn't even say Tim Jones, like Tim Jones, but this is how I feel. If Tim Jones get cut, he is a capable enough receiver that somebody could. Now, listen. I want people to understand, because I just recently found out everybody doesn't understand how waivers work, right? Yeah. If a team picks a player off of waivers, that player is automatically on their 53-man roster.
Yes.
You can't pick a guy off waivers to put him on your practice squad.
No.
Like that's not now you can. If a guy is waived, and after the waiver wire period is over with and they're still waived,
you can try to to the practice
then
squad.
you can get them and put them on the practice squad.
Yeah, but you can't. Well, really, I think that's when the player has a choice, right? When you clear.
Well, yeah, the player, he can go anywhere. But what I'm saying is, but in going anywhere, that anywhere that he goes, they could put him on the practice squad. If that was the only way to have him on the team.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I think Tim Jones is capable of getting picked up and put on somebody's roster. But if some reason that he's not, then he'll be on the practice squad. But it's Tim Jones's job to lose as that sixth receiver. Because he's had that sixth receiver spot, or he's had that I'm gonna call it six man, like, because you had a basketball term. He was always that guy that would come off the bench to go out there and play, and he's played at a high level. Like I really haven't seen Tim Jones fuck up too much. He goes out there, he does what he's supposed to do. Matter of fact, he's so good at what he does. 9 times out of 10, when he goes out on the field, the opposing team already knows that, like, we're blocking for something, for either a run or for a screen, like some kind of, you know what I'm saying? When they see Tim Jones come out on the field, because that's what he's known for. So I agree with you, bro. I think it's 6. And I think Tim Jones has that 6-man spot, but as a seniority, and it's his job to lose. So now that leaves us as 20. So we have 25 spots left, and we got the entire defense to do. So I'm going to do the hardest one first, the D-line.
Yeah.
The D-line, we know we have 4. So there's already 4 spaces gone, right? We have Joshua Hines-Allen, we have Eric Armstead, we have Devon Hamilton, and we have Trayvon Walker. So that's 4, right? So they keep Mason Smith. They keep Jordan Jefferson. They keep Tyler Lacey.
Mm-hmm.
They but here's the thing: Bedletter's having a really good camp. Jeremiah Bedletter.
Ledbetter, yeah.
Ledbetter. I'm sorry. Ledbetter. He's having a really good camp, right? Y'all see, I'm really hesitating on Roy. You see, I'm really hesitating on Roy, dog.
Laughing, bro. You said,
listen. I didn't even say Gostics. I didn't even say Gostics, but I think the defense keeps the main 4, and I think they keep 4 more behind them, dog. That's 8.
Yeah,
it's 8 roster spots.
You
Oh wait, no, I take that back. No, it's got to be 9.
That's 9.
Yeah, it's 9 because I didn't even say Travis Gipton.
So yeah, 9 spots, and that's what now you got.
Now you got 16.
Yeah, 16 left.
You got 16, bro. So we got 9 and 9 in the trenches.
Yeah.
Oh, that only leaves 16 roster spots. I'm gonna tell you, dog. We might as well cornerback, because you got to separate. You got to separate it. You can't say DBs because the safety room is slim, but you also have corners that can play the role of safety if they have to.
Yeah.
So, but in corners, we know that they're Tyson Campbell, we know Ronald Darby, and we know Darnell Savage.
Yeah.
That's 3. That's 3, dog.
Yeah, but Jarian Jones, that's 4.
Jarian Jones is 4. Yeah. DeAndre Prince is 5.
Drafted.
They really like Monteric Brown. Buster. Now Gregory. Now listen, I know I'm saying like I'm not telling a guy. I'm not saying like guys are cut, but I will say Gregory Jr., who was once like highly praised. They're talking like he's at the bottom right now. So I don't know.
I don't know what his measurables are. He just looks small. Like Buster looks like kind of skinny, but Buster looks like he still has.
He looks rangy.
Yeah,
Buster looks rangy.
Yeah, he looks rangy. Whereas Gregory Jr. looks like Junior, like small, like little Greg.
Yeah, and he seems a step behind. I don't know if he's dealing with like an injury that we don't know about, or if he didn't recover properly from, because remember he had an injury most of last year. So but Gregory Jr. is at the bottom, but like Christian Braswell, he's having a good camp. I'm thinking they keep 7. I'm thinking they keep 7 DBs, dog.
Yeah, they could. That is a lot.
I know. But he has so many exotic he has so many like
the versatility of those 7. I mean, use a lot of guys in a lot of different spaces. So I mean, but that makes up for the lack of safeties that we have.
You're gonna have. So that leaves 9. If you agree with my 7, that leaves 9. 9 roster spots.
I see the vision.
9 roster spots, and we're gonna go linebacker. So we're gonna do safety last. We're gonna do linebacker. Four linebackers. 5. Yeah. So we got 2. You got Foyer and Devin, right? But who's the rest? I think Chad Mumba is in competition because Caleb Johnson is, you know what I'm saying? Like Caleb Johnson's playing, he's having a really good camp right now. And then you got Ventrell Miller. The question is, Ventrell, are you good? Are you going to stay healthy? Because they're talking about in camp right now, you're battling some kind of injury.
Right now too, yeah. Because if Ventrell is healthy, I think he makes the team.
Right, exactly.
That could be your 5th backer. That could be 5.
And Abdullah has been reclassified, I believe. I mean, I don't want to be wrong again because I was wrong earlier. Yeah, Abdullah is. Well, I guess I was still wrong because technically he was always a linebacker because of how our front was set up. Yeah. But now he's a true linebacker, while Trayvon and Joshua Hines Allen are DNs now on the roster. So I think Abdullah probably makes this team, right? I just think beyond I think beyond Foyer and Devin, I think they're only 2. I think, but that also depends what happens in the safety position. So I'm saying 4, but with a question mark, depending on what you say in the safety position, right?
Yeah.
So technically, if it stays the 4 linebackers, then that's 5 positions left for safety.
Yeah.
So you got Andre Cisco.
Yeah.
You got Antonio Johnson.
You
have Dewey
and DT.
And you have DT. So that's 4, right? Now, the 5th spot, they really like let me make sure that's his name. I don't want to say the wrong guy. Josh Proctor. Yeah, they really like Josh Proctor. I didn't want to say the wrong dude's name at safety, but they really like Josh Proctor. Like they're actively talking about him. You know what I'm saying? Like in that room. So, and I'm not talking about just the players. I'm talking about the coaching staff too. When asked about him. So, but yeah, they're actively talking about him now with the injury with Dewey. This is why I put the question mark. With the injury of Dewey, does that kind of free them up to see what else they have in the linebacker group? Because they know, hey, we kept 7 DBs and 2 of them can play safety.
Yeah. I mean, I think, yeah. With like I said, with Ryan Nielsen's defense, I mean, a lot of multiple
or play a hybrid safety. You know what I'm saying? Like they have a ability to play free range like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I believe, man. So to be honest with you,
I know nothing about the Josh Proctor dude.
Huh?
I hadn't really heard anything about Josh Proctor.
Yeah, bro. But you know, I watch like all the coverages, and
I mean, I didn't even know I didn't even know he was one of our undrafted free agents.
Yeah, from Ohio State.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't remember Josh Proctor in college? Oh, I mean, I remember him from college. So, you know, the fact that they were talking about him, and you know, I just want to make sure it was the same person.
Well, he was there for 6 years. Did he get hurt or something?
Oh, I don't remember. I just know I watched Ohio State games and I've seen him ball. So, but yeah, bro. So I think, especially with the Dewey injury, I'm gonna flip it, and I'm gonna go and say the linebackers actually keep the 5th guy.
The 5th, yeah.
And the safeties only get 4, bro.
Yeah, because like I said, because technically, like I said, you have 11 defensive backs overall. You would, like I said, we have guys. There's at least 2 guys who can probably be really okay in situations to play safety if they have to. So I mean, you overload at corner. You overload at corner just to help out the safety room, honestly.
Right. Yeah, and that's 53.
Yeah, that's 53.
That's 53. Now, some of these guys, like whoever falls off, some of them are coming back.
Yeah.
You know, some of them are they're gonna be placed on practice squad. You know, and we could be wrong. They may only keep 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
You know, they may only have 3 running backs. They may keep 4 tight ends.
Yeah.
You know, 10 offensive linemen. You know, they might keep 8 offensive linemen, and you know what I'm saying, and 10 defensive. But this is just how
my goodness, that's a Jaguars have 8 wide receivers on the roster.
Yeah. That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy as fuck. They better be playing corner or something. Like, that's crazy. 8 wide receivers. But
They be looking at us like, what the hell are they doing in Jacksonville?
But that's the team that I'm envisioning right now. From what I'm seeing in training camp, the practices, who's practicing well, who's progressing from day 1 to day 2 as we get further along. You know what I'm saying? Who's being And listen, sometimes it's not even about progressing. Sometimes it's just about being consistent, being the same player in a good way, being the same guy going out there each and every day. You know, you don't have to make the big play, but every day you're making a play. You know, that's what this team is looking for, right? Because that's the foundation that they're building. And you know, it's funny because we're always talking about foundations, and like you said in the beginning, like we're getting a new house.
Yeah.
What do you set a house on?
Foundation.
So if they weren't building this foundation, bro, we wouldn't be getting the stadium. Yeah. Like let's be clear and let's be realistic. Like Jacksonville, Jacksonville's cool to live in, and maybe my senses are dull because I've lived here for so long, right? But like, what exactly exciting is there to do in Jacksonville? Like at one point, the Landon was like the most consistent, quote unquote, exciting thing we had going on. You know, outside of like Adventure Landing, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like cool local stuff. I mean, you can go to the beach, but technically that's not Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? Like they have their own police.
Yeah, it's Jack's Beach.
It's Jack's Beach. Like that's not even Jacksonville. You know, Atlantic Beach. That's not even Jacksonville.
It's Jacksonville. It's Jacksonville proper, man.
No, it's not. It's literally called City of Atlantic Beach.
I know it's all encompassed into Jacksonville.
No, it's all encompassed in the Duval County.
That's I understand, but you recognize
that's the difference.
They're recognized as Jacksonville.
Just like Orange Park. Like, look, bro, you live in Orange Park.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not. You don't. Technically, that's not Jacksonville, bro. That's Orange Park.
It definitely isn't.
That's Clay County, dog. Like you're not even in Duval at that point.
But that's what I'm saying. They're in Duval, they're in Clay County, where they're not. Bro. You tell us stay your ass over there. You can't even say it. Don't nobody be Clay. Nobody saying that shit. The fuck. Where are you from? Clay.
Hey, because you can't like, and you can't do an inflection with it because it makes you sound sound zesty. Yeah. Clay. It makes you sound zesty.
Hey, Clay, your dinner's ready.
Hey, shout out to all my peoples in Clay County, dog.
Oh man, bro, I've been wanting to talk about this off the air, but I really, it's funny because we're talking about it now, bro. Have you on 1010 they got the commercial, and he been like, man, I'll give me a Duval sub. Is Jeff and Dan?
Yeah. Dan and Jeff.
Bro, I swear to God, I'll be feeling like Dan is gonna say the N-word every time he says a Duval. You live in St. Johns County, knucklehead.
Hey, but you know. Okay, but check this out. You know what the funnier thing about that commercial that I laugh at every single time? I feel like they did it in one take, right? Yeah. Because Dan Hickens says you live in it's St. Towns County. Like he says towns. Yeah. like the St. John's Town Center.
Yeah.
And but he keeps going. So like if you're really not paying attention, you won't catch it. But pay attention next time. Pay attention next time that comes on and listen to what he's saying. But
listen, I'll listen, but I want you to listen to the inflection when he's about to say he's knucklehead.
Nugget.
You live in St. Johns County, you knucklehead. You knucklehead. Bro, what's going on, Dan?
Hey, shout out to Dan Higgins, bro. Hey, hey, listen. Dan. Okay, Dan is a he is a what's it called when you just
He's a
lie?
knucklehead. He's a knucklehead.
What do you call it when a person like lies for no reason? Like they just be lying. What's that shit called?
Pathological.
Yeah. So Dan Higgins is just a pathological liar, dog. But he does it to be. But I think he's conscious of it. He knows that he does it.
He's one of the best liars.
So he does it to be funny. You know what I'm saying? But
it's
Jeff,
it's him in the game. They're probably some of the two best liars I've ever heard.
Dog, he just be lying about shit, bro, for no reason too. That's the crazy.
Because it's funny. Like it's entertaining. Yes. He's probably one of the most entertaining people in the city of all time.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Bro, I love the songs, bro.
Huh?
I love his songs.
Oh yeah.
All of his songs.
Yes, dog.
Even the really bad ones be so funny, bro.
Yes, bro. Dan is the GOAT. But bro, but see, you like Dan, but you're a Jeff. You're a Jeffinite.
Yeah, bro. Oh,
you love Jeff, and I don't know why. Like, listen, I don't hate Jeff.
I'm a believer, bro. I'm all about the balance, bro. I'm all about duality, bro. I don't agree with everything that Jeff Foster says.
Bro, Jeff be going off the rails. Jeff is one of the overreaction people, bro. Like, and I'm not saying he's been like overreacting to this, but I'm saying he has overreacted habitually to shit. Like, bro, sometimes I turn on and bro, I'm a 6 o'clocker. So yeah. I'm listening to him when he's first coming on, and sometimes, bro, he come on and he just be on the bullshit. I'm like, bro, he's one of those. Sometimes he sounds. Hold on, bro. Sometimes he sounds like one of the people that you were talking about. That like, bro, you just hate your team. Like, why are you a fan if you hate? And he does it to the Braves. He does it to like all of his teams, dog.
But when they do something good, he goes on there.
Bro, he buried the Braves and they won the fucking national. They won the major league championship, bro.
Yeah, but
he buried them. He said they stink. They're no good. They're not making it to the playoffs. Bro, he cried. And then all of a sudden they went on like this.
Passionate, bro.
I like the passion. Streak. And then he was like, "Yeah, the Braves. Shut the fuck up, dog."
But
such a jerk.
There's plenty of other times, bro. He don't kick. Like I said, he'll kick our. But the thing is, Jeff is awarded that, bro. He's awarded being able to kick our back in because he also will sing the praises when they're necessary.
No, bro, but he bounces back and forth way too much, and he does it too hard. He does it too hard, bro.
And to me, that's fine. But to me, the difference is if you never have anything good to say about the Jaguars, that's what I don't like. I'm okay with people holding people accountable and having a duality, bro. I like to see both sides. Same way I'll kick their back in, but I'm going to praise them. But the thing is, he's the same way Dan just be lying all the goddamn time. They're on the radio every day. If we were doing this show every day, I'd be making up some shit too and lying and bullshit like. But I only got to concentrate on this.
What they call it, infotainment. They call it infotainment.
Yeah, we listening to them boys every morning.
Yeah, dog.
So,
hey, you know what I like to do? And this is a plug for somebody else. So, shout out T Wig. But I like to go like 5 days and not listen to Locked On Jaguar. You know, and I don't always agree with T Wig, but I love how he, you know, rain or shine, win or loss, every day he's on there. He's on there and he's giving it to you how he sees it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can A alike, we can be alike, but we ain't always gonna see alike. You know what I'm saying? But like I would let his episodes stack because they're only like 30 minutes long. right? So I let his episodes stack. So like when I'm going on my long rides to like St. Augustine or something, and if I ain't on the phone talking to somebody, I'll have that shit on. I'll just be riding this shit, you know, and listen to that shit for a couple hours. And it's it's soothing, especially if I'm, because you know, dog, like most of the time when we're talking on the phone, bro, like we're talking about Jaguar shit, right? Unfortunately, on 1010, only really Jaguars today
so
talks straight Jaguar. You know, they're not really talking about anything else but the Jags. And like, yeah, you know, you and I, we have other conversations. We actually have like in-depth conversations too, like cosmic, world-changing, you know, for good or bad type conversations. Like we have those conversations too, right? And we have like dumbass conversations as well. But the majority of our conversations are Jaguar related, right? And or football, or at least football related. And so like when I don't have that, to be able to listen to T Wig, just, you know, whatever topic he's talking about, whether I agree with it or not, and sometimes like I'm talking back to him, well, it's just comforting to me, right? And I just and maybe I'm a little eccentric, you know what I'm saying? Like I try to ingest as much Jaguar media as I can. Right. And not because I do a podcast, it's really because I love this team. I'm just fortunate enough to be able to do a podcast to express how much I love this team. Right. But in everything that you love, you're bound to be mad at it. Like, bro, you're allowed to love something and dislike it at the same time. Right.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, like I could love my wife, but I dislike it when she puts her cold feet on me in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't diminish my love for my wife. It's
me. I just gotta borrow some of those fuzzy socks, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like we just have to figure out how to do better on that. Right? It's the same thing with this team. Like I love this team. I don't like everything that this team has done in the past leading up to this, but I like what they're doing now. Right? And because I like what they're doing now, it makes my love and my fandom grow stronger for this team. You know, I mean, it had to, like this team started making me buy season tickets, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I never, like I supported the team. I bought jerseys and stuff like that, but like, I wasn't buying tickets to the games. Well, I mean, you know, I was in prison for for a little bit, so of course I wasn't buying them. But you know what I'm saying? Like even when I was home, like I wasn't buying. I'd go to games if somebody had another ticket and was like, "Hey, bro, you want to go to a Jaguar game?" Hell yeah, I want to go to a Jaguar game. But I wasn't about to spend no money. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't about to spend no money because like it's like, damn, I love you, but I ain't got the money to love you like that when you're not winning.
Yeah.
You feel me? I always kept up with the team, but now it's like I have to be there because I know they just okay. Even if let's just say even if it's not true, this team gives me the feeling that something magical is going to happen, and that's how all relationships stay and or blossom into loving relationships, is because when you see that person or that individual or that entity, you're captivated by it, you're intrigued by it, you're excited by it, right? And that's how we feel about this team, bro. And that's the feeling that, think about everything that they did. Everything that they did for us is offseason. Like, how could you not be at least how could you not be excited, and how could you not see the fact that they have laid the foundation for us. They're showing us, hey, look, we have a core. And when you have a clear core, then it's easier to put the puzzle together.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to do that because you know, okay, I'm gonna have this piece, I'm gonna have this piece, I'm gonna have this piece, I'm gonna have this guy. You know, we can't. All they can do is continue to play at a high performance and try to take care of themselves and their bodies so they don't get hurt, so they can be available to play.
Yeah, bro. Trev's third year in the offense. You get to start finding out all the little nuances, and I mean, we're running up against it a little bit now. But we could just mention the Hunt, but the stuff that they were talking about.
That's what we were just talking about.
Oh,
the
yeah,
foundation.
Okay. Yeah, the foundation. But like I said, with even Trevor talking about, he's like, you know, just things that he's needs to work on. It's the, you know, the like the running responsibilities, trying to, you know, making sure guys are lined up. And if I got to check out of something, check into the right things. I mean, we talk about the coaching. That was a good segment. That was that might have been the best segment. Was it Chris Richards?
Yeah.
He's like, man. He said, I don't know. We don't run from coaching over here. He said, you see a lot of coaching staff. They run from coaching and pass the buck. And this guy, he can't do it. Well, why can't he do it? Because if you coaching the right way and teaching him and showing what he's supposed to be doing, he should be able to goddamn do it. Right. Like that's to me, I like that energy, and that's the staff. That's the staff that Ryan Nelson's putting together. Those guys, I mean, they were showing it. Those guys are active. They're getting in on the drills. We have to basics. Let's get, you know, like I said, back to foundation. These are the basics, and we're going to teach the basics every single year, every single we're going to teach the basics because professional athletes, they'll sometimes, you know, they know the basics and they know what it takes, but it's like it's time to strip it all down again. Let's get to it again. I want to see you do it perfect. Because if you're doing it perfect all the time in training camp, in practice, you're going to do it. You should do it perfect in the game. We're not having no bad habits out here. We're calling people out for shit. If you're not doing it right, you're starting to, like, I appreciated it, bro. To me, that was the best part. To me, that was the best part of the Hunt. And I mean, he was even talking about, you know, Trevor the baby and stuff. To me, that was the best part of the Hunt was the Chris Richards part, and then the bowling part was pretty cool too.
Yeah. Now the camaraderie of the team, man. But this team now, I told you the only thing that I questioned about laying the fact that they're saying laying the foundation. They didn't have Joshua Hines-Allen in there in his contract being signed. And that happened before Trevor's. So, you know, I have a theory. I don't know, but I think he really wasn't in the building for a majority of this time. You know, like I'm not saying he wasn't in the building at all, because obviously he was in the building when he signed his contract, and obviously he was in the building when mandatory minicamp happened. So so he was in the building those two times. But was that enough time to really, you know, have the camera crew follow him around and, you know, show him going on his talk circuits and all that? Because remember, that's what he was doing. He was on all these sports shows, talking about his deal, talking about the team, talking about being underrated, talking about, you know, having to change his process, just talking about the things that he is doing because he learned over time, right? That's you know what that is. That's retention, and then elevating from the retention.
Yeah,
like that's learning. That's actually learning. You know, you gain knowledge to know something, right? And once you know something, you gain wisdom. And once you obtain wisdom, you're able to get understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Like he went through a process, right? Kind of like practice.
Mm-hmm.
And he did things over and over and over again, and he saw that they weren't working, and he changed it. So because he was doing that, maybe you know, and obviously the Jaguars aren't a poor organization. Like we spent the most contract money this offseason. So we're not poor, but like maybe they didn't deem it necessary to have a camera crew out to follow him because Joshua Hines Allen was all over the place.
Yeah.
Or the foundation is so big and so solid that the first episode was about Trev and the next episode is more about Josh.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm probably leaning a little more towards is that the next episode will be a little more Josh centric. Because they got them camera crews. They can take them camera crews everywhere. You see, just like I said, they had them with Trevor when he was riding around, you know, coming to do his thing, and like I think they might have sent the camera crew with him to training.
Yeah. So
to his Arizona training, or you know what I'm saying, could have been anything. We'll see.
Right. But it's just those little things. It's seeing Trayvon Walker. You know, this time a year or two ago, you saw Caleb on Chase on and his, you know, sand drill and his dinosaur arm flailing technique. And you see Trayvon, and you see a video of Trayvon doing something similar, and yet
it don't look like how
it don't look the same. It looks different. It looks effective. It doesn't look funny. It looks scary. It looks like damn, I don't want to be in front of this dude when he does this, right? Dog. Oh, what's up, E? Hey, we couldn't see or at least I couldn't see the chat for a minute. So what's up, Robert? What's up, E? Duval, you better believe it. Yes, sir. But believe, man. Believe in the Duval, even if you're not really from Duval.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, what's the little it starts with a B, bro. Baldwin. Baldwin.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, I know some people from Baldwin that say they're from Jacksonville, but they're from Baldwin. You know, like it's just funny. Like I don't know why people want to claim Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying it as a slight, or I'm just kidding because like again, there's really nothing to do here. Like, there's not, dog. Like they're even close. You heard they're closing down the Mosh. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, but aren't they? I thought they were building another one.
Oh, I don't know. I just heard about the closing part.
Yeah, I thought they were building another one, but I could be.
Damn. Hey, I thought you was in Baltimore.
You said I'm from Baltimore.
Oh, yeah. Hey, he says I'm a Green Cove asshole. I like Green Cove. Green Cove be chill, bro. Like when I retire, I'm probably gonna retire to Green Cove. Green Cove be chill. I like Green Cove, bro. Like the older people in Green Cove, like because you know Green Cove is kind of like that 210 version of St. Augustine.
Yeah,
it's kind of like partly St. Augustine, cuts through US 1, and it's Nocatee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's definitely
Maryland. Well, ain't Baltimore in Maryland?
Yeah.
Come on, dog. Don't do me like that, E.
No, I'm just saying because you said it's an entry, but he was saying he's from.
He's saying nah, but yeah, I do live in Maryland. Okay,
Yeah,
I got you, bro. See, dog. See, bro, you learned that in school. That's finding the main concept.
Mm-hmm.
But dog, that's all I got, bro. We don't went over the hour 30 minutes. We came on late. That was my fault, and I apologize for that. I'm gonna get written up and reprimanded. No more OT for me in the Minute Till podcast for at least 2 weeks. So that sucks. But that is your host, the Cannabis Analyst.
Yes.
And thanks for rocking with your boy J to the I to the M-B-O. And we are out of here.